welcome back everybody. We're going to be doing another shape review today. Today I've got the long-awaited Watchman from Zingari, man. I think this is still by far my favorite scented soap that I own. And I own probably about 40 to 50 different soaps. I couldn't tell you what the actual scent profiles of this are. Usually Zingari man posts, their main scents on the label. This one you can see there's nothing. It just says stormy air and dark seas. And if you go on their website, they don't even tell you what the profile is. They just give you some sort of story of somebody working in the lighthouse and going out in the stormy seas. Just from a normal person's scent, something I can relate to you guys, just smelling it. It's got a musky, almost candy, like a sweet scent, but it's got like a salty sweet scent. I do have another aquatic scent that they deem aquatic by, gosh darn it, it's gonna bug me, I'm gonna find it. There it is. Barrister and Man. Yeah, this is another one they claim is their aquatic scent. This one is actually called Waves. Anyways, they both kind of have like this similar aquatic, almost oceany. I get what they're trying to explain. It's not like as if you're going to go down to the ocean and you take a whiff of the ocean air and you're like, oh, it's aquatic. No, it's not that. It's not that at all. It's more of, I don't know how to describe it. Gosh, that smells so good. It smells, best way I can describe it, like a musky but sweet candy mixed with salt and like damp. I guess damp would be a good word. Yeah, I really like it. Anyways, again, this is the Watchman from Zingari, man. I'm gonna be breaking out one of my older razors I have. This is the Merkur. I want to say 41 or 46. It's got the really neat knurled grips all the way around it. Really like how it shaves. I haven't used it in quite a while. For the pre-shave today, I'm using the Pro Rosso Sensitive Skin. Moving into the colder weather here, my skin is starting to get dried out, so I have to pay attention to different products I'm using and how often I am using the alcohol-based shaves and all that good stuff, because it'll get to the point to where it's like hacking skin off my face. Also going to break out one of the old brushes. I think this is considered a honeycomb from West Coast Shaving. Nice synthetic brush. I've had it soaking some warm water while doing the intro to this. I'm going to get the face splashed off with some warm water, load the brush up, get the pre-shave on. We'll go ahead and get going with this. Get my mustache a trim here pretty soon. It's looking a little unkept. So I do like the Sensitive Skin Pro Rosso. I've used quite a bit of it. I don't know if you can kind of see. I do go pretty heavy on my pre-shave. Don't think you really have to, but I'm always a fan of more is better. Too little is not enough, and you can never have too much. Get nice and worked in there. I only have about a day to a day and a half worth of growth here, so nothing crazy to knock down, but I do have to go get pictures taken pretty soon here. So I want to have a nice clean shave. Yeah, it should be good. All right. This guy, I do have a new Wilkinson blade loaded into the Merkur, the Indian version. Just gonna flick some of the water out. This is one of the first Zingari Man soaps I purchased, and this is when I found out that Zingari soaps are what I like to call thirsty soaps. Some other soaps like Taylor Bold Bond Street, that's a very creamy soap. You don't really need that much liquid unless you overload your brush. This, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of with all of Zingari's bases, you need a decent amount of water. So you can see I'm getting the big bubbles there. That's too much water on the brush. So I'm just gonna keep loading it up a little more until I can get a nice thick lather. That's looking better. Okay. So again, nice thick lather, nothing crazy. I just like to do a quick little dirty lather and get the soap on there. I'm gonna rinse the can off real quick because I made a mess. All right, there it is. Yeah, it smells so good. Okay. Gonna go start lathering here, first pass. Get everything nice and coated on the face. The smell even comes out even more. Again, it's a very unique scent. It's a strong scent, but it's not overpowering. Some scents from Zingari I've had, specifically the Gent, is overpowering for my taste. This I don't think is overpowering. I've also never been able to go anywhere without getting a compliment on the scent of this soap. Out of all the soaps that I've got, I'd say this one, along with Taylor Bold Bond Street's Mr. Taylor and Holy Caw, are the only ones I've ever gotten compliments on from random people that I've never met in my life. Get started here. Nice fresh blade. Just letting the razor do all the work here. And as expected, excellent performance with the soap. Nice and slick. Just a good overall shave. So, flying here. Gosh, I lost my train of thought. I guess just going back to the scent. Aquatic is its own kind of category. I've had some aquatics to where it doesn't smell good. It smells kind of swampy. I guess it's still technically aquatic, but at the same time, it wasn't nearly as good of a scent as Zingari Man's. And on the same note, the Barstern Man, they have the same kind of hint of Aquatic Scent, but there's a lot more going on with the Zingari than the Barstern Man. The Barstern Man's kind of, it reminds me of like a clean, like bathroom soap scent almost. But it still has a hint of their spin on the Aquatic Scent. I think Zingari Man did it right. I think this is their best soap so far out of all the soaps I've tried. I'd say my second favorite from Zingari Man is probably kind of a mix up between, or a tie between, the Socialite and the Merchant. I really like the Merchant, but I kind of have to be in the mood for it. I'd more so use the Merchant even in like a December or cold weather time, just because it kind of has those warm, spicy notes. But I could use this soap literally every day because it smells so good. The scent does last quite a while. Again, I do like to add the splashes. A buddy of mine actually purchased the perfume And from my understanding, perfume isn't like regular cologne or perfume. It's like the really good or expensive scent. And it's not just like the watered down stuff you can get at Costco or Walmart. It's stuff that isn't gonna go bad the longer you keep it, because it's the root of the scent. But he actually purchased it. I haven't broken down to purchase that yet, just because it's like 70 bucks a bottle, and honestly don't have that kind of money. You know what, I'm gonna do kind of a quasi third pass. Since it's been a while since I've shaved with the Merkur here, I'm missing some spots. So I'm just gonna do one final pass here. I'm gonna get all the rest of it loaded out of the brush. Excellent. Get all on there. Nothing crazy. No nicks yet. Very pleased with the shave so far. Again, you cannot go wrong with Zingari, man. Their soap is fantastic. And if you're looking for a different scent and an everyday soap, I strongly encourage you to give the Watchman a shot. And it's a fantastic scent, not overpowering, and it's different. It's different from the standard barbershop scents or regular scents that most soap companies go with. Because I was starting to get annoyed with some of the other shave companies just mimicking basically the same profiles. So I started venturing out to Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, actually, because they have such crazy scents there, and they actually smell good. I've kind of gotten away from using them as often as I did. I went on like a huge kick of Phoenix Artisan, and then I started using Taylorable Bond Street. Kind of got hooked on that for a while. So it's fun to go around and do different soaps, different scents, different mixtures or scent profiles that they use. Every one of them is unique in their own way. All of them have pros and all of them have cons. But if I had to pick one favorite that I always gravitate back towards, is gonna be Zingari, man. It's never let me down. Well, almost never. I wasn't impressed with their vegan blend of the coconut nanas. Did not impress me in any way, shape, or form. As far as performance, the scent was great, but this scent is awesome. The Watchman is unbeatable in scent. Hands down, my favorite scent of any shave soap I've ever used. It smells clean, it smells different, it smells fresh, it wakes you up. It's musky, it's sweet, it's sour, it's salty. I don't even know how to describe it. It's one of those things you're just gonna have to pick up a can and just give it a shot and see if you're a lover or you're a hater. I've seen some reviews saying it's terrible and it smells like a swamp, but I strongly disagree with that. I think it smells great. I wish I can tell you more about how it smells, but it's so unique. There's nothing I can really pin it to where like, oh, it smells like Starburst, or oh, it smells like this. You know, couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. I have no idea. Again, it's like a musky candy, like a sweet candy, mixed with salt. If you had like a handful of salt and you smell how salt smells, I think that's the aquatic scent they're going for. It doesn't smell like a dirty ocean. Doesn't smell like, you know, a bog or anything, like a swamp with like old water, but it smells damp. It's like a damp, sweet, musky salty scent. That's the best way I could describe it if I was gonna pick it out with a normal person's nose and not trying to act like I know what the heck I'm talking about as far as scents and profiles and oils, giving off different scents. But tell you one thing, I'm sure of it smells great. Gonna get the face washed off with some cold water here. I do have the matching splash. Again, I've used quite a bit of it. Zingari Man doesn't use any alcohol in their splashes, which is nice. Sometimes I look for that morning sting, but I think Zingari is more in it for the actual skin hydration and skin care, which is also nice. Okay. Stabbed off here. All right. Looking good. Got a little bit of irritation here going over the third time again. I just have more sensitive skin. I don't typically like to do 3 passes because then I start getting a little bit of irritation. Hit it for the third time. Anyways, excellent performance thus far. Let's slap on the this aftershave splash here, or recovery splash as they like to call it. And I am generous with this stuff just because it smells so good. I'd practically drink it if I could. The splash has been stronger than the soap, obviously. You really kind of pick out. God. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Damp. Musky. Yet sweet. Almost like if you took a bunch of Pez's, like those old Pez candies, and just loaded it into some water. Yeah. Anyways, let that kind of soak into my skin. Nice for rehydrating your skin. Nice, nice splashes they got. Anyways, guys, this was the Watchman by Zingari Man. Excellent, excellent soap. It's got a nice label on there as well. You can kind of see the reflecting of the light. Excellent performance, beautiful display, excellent splash. I'll probably break down and buy the actual perfume someday, just because it's such a good smelling soap. They did such a good job with finding this little gem of a scent. It bugs me that I can't tell you exactly what it is, because usually you can pick out the things that you're smelling, but just you know, flying off the handle from what I can smell from life experience and whatnot, just different scents in the world. It's a sweet, musky, I don't know. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, this is the Watchman Zingari Man. If you guys enjoy the video, please tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. And until next time, I'll see you later.